You're listening to KBC English Service.
Dr. David Matsanga is Chair Pan-African Forum. Of course, he's joining us this particular morning on Wednesday to give an update. David Murathe, Vice Chairperson of Jubilee Party, appeared on one of the leading television last night, and he never minced his words, stating his position on various headlines in this particular country, accusing Deputy President and saying that Raila Amolo Odinga is the Kenyan version of South Africa's and the late Nelson Mandela, and therefore Kenya should prepare for his presidency. Dr. Matsanga, do you agree with sentiments of Murathe last night on TV?
It depends on what he talked. There are some things that I agree with, and there are some things I might not agree with. But generally, David is my friend, and as a good friend, and we are namesake. I'm also David Matsanga. He's David Murathe. We are very good friends, and therefore there are certain ththings that I agree with him. He speaks his mind out. You can call him any name. There are things that he spoke that are correct, and some I might not agree with, but it is for him to justify some of the things. Therefore, for me, I totally take what is correct. On the question of Raila Amolo Odinga, Odinga has worked for this country. Odinga has spoken for this country. Odinga has fought for democracy for this country. The freedom, the talk, the association, the assembly that we have today is as a result of the people who suffered for it. Therefore, if there is a chance and the candidates will be floated to the people of Kenya, I'm not a Kenyan voter, but if there is a chance to vote, if Kenyans want to take their country forward, to make a direction, a united Kenya, it is now very, very difficult for one to eliminate one person out of the Kenyan race. Kenyans need to be united. And Raila definitely, if he declares, because he has not told me, he hasn't declared to the people of Kenya as to whether he's going to stand for elections or not. But if he stands for elections, yes, why not? Raila is fit to be the president if he stands for that election. He has suffered for it, and the Kenyans will decide on between Raila and Ruto and others who will come on the race. They will decide. Yes.
Murathe also went on to state that, some of the things he say are his personal views and do not necessarily represent the views of the party and the president, and the accusations that always get leveled against him that he's ruining the party, he's in Jubilee but pushing the agenda of someone outside Jubilee are not true.
It is not, yes, because all of us, each person has his mind, and Murathe has his own brain. So he speaks on his own brain. He doesn't need your brain or the president's brain to speak. Murathe speaks his mind out, and he has spoken. If you feel you are offended with what he has spoken, if you think so, then you can as well, go and take him to any other institution that can deal with interpretation of what he said. Yes, whether it was good or not.
Last evening, ODM, Orange Democratic Movement, told the MCS to continue with their plans to impeach Zachary Okoth-Obado, Migori governor, over corruption allegations now that the court ruled is not supposed to access office. And ODM thinks that for the county to move forward and to continue discharging their services to its people, the deputy governor should take over and Obado should be impeached. But there are those who think that ODM is being selective on fighting corruption amongst their supporters, because there are some other ODM governors who are being alleged to have been involved in corruption, yet the party has never taken that particular decision on them. So, Spito Jamong, how comes Okoth-Obado now is the victim? Maybe because of his dalliance to Deputy President William Ruto?
I don't speak for ODM party, but I speak my mind as far as politics and analysis and the risk. Remember, I studied the subject of risk assessment of political science. If I were Obado, I would just not even make an argument. Is already once is not bad, but twice. He has bail conditions on 2 occasions. One is a murder charge, which is before the court, and now a fraudulent activity bailed again. He's lucky that he's in a country which can allow you to be bailed twice because of your constitution. Other countries will not accept to be bailed twice. You are on this charge and you are bailed twice to go out. Yes, the ODM has a right to to take action against the governors that are corrupt. The only governor that you were right, Jomong of Busia. And if at that time the court did not rule that he vacates his office, but this time the law has changed. But so you cannot go back and rule and change unless they bring him again now. If they bring him now again in the court, then the law will take its course. But the ODM have the right to accumulate its governors, counties, they are right. Mr. Obado has disgraced us. We are disgraced. The whole family is in court for stealing, for defrauding, for taking money. The money trail was stretched so well that it is very difficult. Even if the magistrate was blind, he will sentence you or she will sentence you. The money trail is well organized trail of money from the council up to the accounts. Whoever investigated this case of Obado has actually needs a lot of applause. It was well coordinated siphoning of government funds. So why do you want to make matters worse? Just step aside and leave it and struggle. In fact, if I were Obado, I would ask to be leaved so that I concentrate on the two cases. These are very serious cases. One of them could take you to the gallows. If you found guilty in any of them, they take you down for a longer sentence. Thank you.
Finally, President Uhuru Kenyatta on Monday saying that all, tenders in the Ministry of Health and even all government tenders should be digitalized. It is something he had said some time ago, but it was not effected. Kenya, it looks like, it's just talking, but no action is taken. The words are never translated into implementation.
I agree with you that some of the directives are not taken. This question of tenders being put on e-tenders should have been effected very, very quickly, and so that everybody can see who is tendering what and where. But on this one of the KEMSA, I told you on Monday that the CEO is under the bus. I think you have seen. Was I right now? You agree with me that the CEO himself is under the bus. He's no longer, he has no explanation. If people came to you to say go and kill Wasike, do you go and kill Wasike? You go and report them to the police so that you don't become an accomplice of Wasike's matter. You get the point? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Continue.
You got the point. If yes. you don't keep quiet until they catch the killers, then you say, yes, they sent me the message that they were going to kill us. The CEO committed crime of corruption by accepting to listen and listening from men who were pressurizing him to give contract to people. He should have reported them to the police or to the EACC. That is the way I think, and that is the only way Kenya can fight corruption, by Kenyans reporting their fellow Kenyans who are making them commit this crime. Therefore, I was right. Mutahi Kagwe and Madam Susan Wachache, even if they were talking to the CEO, that's their private talk. We don't want to hear it. Where did the CEO inform the authorities that someone was writing to him an email to inflate the prices? He should have reported that.
There is this story of ICC you had penned and it has gone viral. Why your continued onslaught on International Criminal Court?
First of all, if I keep quiet, if we sleep on the job, I don't sleep on the job. And I want to be very candid to you people that they are selecting a very wrong chief prosecutor to replace Fatou Bensouda. I am a person, an excellent person on international law, international agencies, international systems, the operations of international systems. I am a senior activist internationally, a member of International Institute of Strategic Studies of Chatham House. I can't sit down and watch fraud being committed in international agents. I've taken a step. I've written, I have been written back. I've now also filed back. I'm filed back to block all avenues so that the president in November does not tell us that we did not go to those courts. Therefore, I call upon countries, state parties in Africa to rise up to the occasion that there is a fraud compromised system to give Mr. Fago Gaina access to become a chief prosecutor. Yet Mr. Vago Gaina disrespected Africans, disrespected the AU, which hunted the Africans, and he will start witch hunting us, kill the international body. That is my stand. I have no regrets. If people don't want to help me, they will come to me at last. I'm telling you, I'm the only person who understands this side. These guys are doing something under COVID-19. They are expeditiously trying to recruit a rogue element, a rogue chief prosecutor, a dangerous malcontent who has very dangerous toxins against some people in Africa. I swear he will come very early in the morning to collect more people on the continent. That is my position, and I will oppose. I therefore stand and say I oppose, and I'm going to oppose until I win. Just give me the space. You write another story when I've won.
Good day. Thank you for talking to us. Always a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. God bless you.
Your number one radio, KBC English Service.